Hello, happy Monday. Welcome to my channel, Frankie's Tarot. This is Frankie, and this is Super Chat. It's supposed to be on Tuesday, but I will be live on Natalie Sadie's channel for an interview tomorrow. So at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Time. So it will be on my community tab. You will see when I go live. But that is why I'm doing this today, because usually I do the Super Chats on Tuesday. But I didn't want to do both. So I do have a little bit of a list already, and as you're coming in, the rules are pinned to the comment section. It's 10 a question, 15 if you want clarity or my advice, which is always good. I like my advice. I mean, that's what it is, my intuitive filter. And so we are going to get started. There's about 8 people on the list. So there's list just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so there's plenty of time. I'll probably be on for about an hour to 2 hours, and that's it. And then I'm going to yoga. So, all right, give it a minute. I see people coming in. Hi, make sure, let me know you're here. Am I on the comment part? I see all you guys. And I see, I see Sade, Emma, Galactic, Jennifer, Natalie T, Amanda. And it is funny, Sade, I saw the 143. I was like, what does 143 mean? Should I know that? And I see it says, I was trying to write, love you, Frankie, and I love you too. So hello, Ellie. Oh, yes. And don't forget, Ellie, I got to get used to this. Made all these prints, made this awesome design. And if you want to check out her link, it is down below. It's she does all kinds of prints and stuff, and she has an Etsy shop of her own. So you might want to check that out, see what she can do for you. And all right, Angie, and hi, Sade. I love your name. I saw that too. I was like 143. I was like, what is that? And then I'm like, for a minute there, I thought it was some sort of numerology, and maybe I was going to look it up and see. I saw your comment. So, all right. So I'll see you as you come in. Remember, if I receive money, I will do a reading. The last time, 1 for 4 for love, and 3 for you. I love it. All right. So let's get started. And do want to say congratulations to Carmen Hall. She's the one that won the personal reading. So remember, on Sunday, this coming Sunday, we'll start that contest up again for Erie season. So you guys can win a personal reading. And I just love doing readings for people. Let's see. We have first. I just received. Okay, Angie, I got you on the list. You are there. Let's get going. I see you. I see you. Let's see. And let me get, because you guys were doing different. Amanda. All right. Matt's thoughts and next actions towards me. Let's see what the cards say today. Remember, we are moving towards that eclipse season. Guys, we're already kind of in it. I've been feeling it already. The full moon. For me, anyways, it's sort of a what happened in October of 23. We'll be closing that cycle right now. So, and we are in the pre-shadow, the shadow going Mercury retrograde. So, that always brings your past back, whether it's thoughts or whether it's actual physical coming back around. Or you're the one that comes back around. I've been that person that says, hey, what's up? And I notice it's a Mercury retrograde. And I'm like, ooh, I'm that ex that comes back around. I'm that runner that has been gone for months. And all of a sudden, oh, you're just going to pop up now and say, hey. Yeah, I've been that. So it does happen. I know it. I know it does. So just work with these energies. That's all I try to bring to the table here, is how we can work with the energies. We don't want to repeat past mistakes. Matt's thoughts and next actions towards me. All right, well, I got thoughts of the 10 of Cups, the Magician. Obviously, you guys have some mutual attraction. And I've got the 5 of Swords. Seems as though it was in reverse, right? So I always look at the reversal. The 5 of Swords can say maybe resolving some sort of confusion or issue between the two of you. If you've had some sort of dispute about a relationship. Overall energy, the 3 of Wands. Maybe there was a focus on, you know, where's this going? The 2 of Wands, to me, when the 3 of Wands in reverse, it kind of says it's not going anywhere, but it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere yet, but it's definitely the relationship's staying. It's not going anywhere. You know, you still got time here. It's just, you're kind of playing some sort of waiting game, you know. Sparks have been ignited, the mutual attraction, the Magician card. Maybe sometimes you feel like you're playing game, or they're playing games, or there's confusion, or, you know, are you playing games with yourself? Because I also believe that, you know, if we're not 100% clear about what we want, our person's going to reflect our thoughts and our fears. But it does seem like resolving some sort of issue is the next step here regarding where this relationship is going. There seems to be, you know, something pulling you guys together here. I would say, maybe you're trying to move too fast, or the pressure is, or the pressure has gotten to them. So maybe they've slowed things down. The 3 of Wands is showing up, though, saying there is potential for growth here and to move forward. Advice, slow and steady. King of Pentacles. Think about the end game. Focus on where you want this to go rather than focusing on exactly how it's showing up for you now. If you take a look at the long road and then you look at the situation you're in right now, it might not seem as big as a problem as if you were to zoom out. But if we get so focused on the now, on this situation, there could be a little glitch, right? You could have had an argument, or you could have broke up or something, right? But if you left it alone and just still knew that this shall pass, and you stay focused on what you really want, you wouldn't have aggravated, or you won't aggravate the situation anymore. We're the ones that create the resistance in our life. So there might have been a miscommunication, but if we just would have stepped back and left it alone for a second, cleared our heads, came back, we might have resolved that issue faster and moved forward. But instead, we get scared and we cling on to a situation that's happening, and we start adding more fuel to the fire. I hope that, is coming through, makes sense. The King of Pentacles is saying, contemplate on where this is going. And is this as serious, this moment right now in time, is this as big as it needs to be? Can we kind of take a step back and let it simmer down, and then, give it a little bit of time here, slow down our pace, maybe not force. Maybe there has been too much forcefulness, wanting to force a situation. I got to know now. Why do we have to know now? What's this urgency? Got to know now, got to know now. And, maybe it's like somebody's process is a little bit different than ours. But the cards are showing next action is to resolve some sort of issue here, maybe come to some sort of terms, or give in a little bit, or maybe just clear up some situation, at least communicate and try to resolve some sort of issue. All right. And be, practical. The King of Pentacles asks you also to kind of, slow down a little bit, but think about things more from a more grounded place, not an emotional place, not an intense place, but more practical and calm place, right? The Chariot card is showing up. It's showing things may have slowed down. They may have even stopped, but the Chariot card is reminding you, what's your focus? What are you focusing on? Because whatever you're focusing on is where the energy goes. If your thoughts are focusing on the worst case scenarios, or your thoughts are constantly feeling like you're losing or struggling or don't have something, you will continue to stall the situation and you won't have what you want. But you've got to decide where you want your focus to go, what it is you truly want, and keep focusing on that. And that'll pull you into your end game. And don't sweat the little things that keep coming up. And I know sometimes it's not little. It's really your emotions are like, will take over. But can you, kind of just try and take a step back and wait it out. Try and wait it out. You have a lot of good cards here showing forward movement and a victory. All right, that is what I've got. If you're here, Amanda, let me know. Let me know if you get your reading and what you think. All right, Natalie. All right, Natalie, where are you? You came in. All right. Hi, Cassie. I hope all is well. All is well. Thank you. I recently met someone and you fell in love. I've been feeling a bit more distant from him the last few days and was wondering if Spirit has any insight as to his feelings for me and what the future holds for our relationship. All right, and you're visiting him next week, so any advice from Spirit would be much appreciated. All right, so he's been feeling, what's going on with your person? I've been feeling a bit more distance from him. But are you just feeling kind of distant? Are you needing, we see on the outside what's going on the inside, what we're feeling. You don't want to manifest that in. So you want to start right now. You want advice. I'm starting off with some advice. You want to not feel distant. If you feel distant and you start feeling distant, you could be in your own emotions. Something else could be going on with you and everything's fine with him. He might just be a little bit busy and think everything's fine. Have you ever been in a situation where you convinced yourself that something was wrong and then you find out later that the person didn't even know what the hell you're talking about? And then the more you start to create this feeling of distance within you, you will notice it around you and you'll start to feel like everybody's pulling away from you. So you've got to pull that energy back towards you. So you've got to go within and work on everything's fine. You don't want to manifest distance. So that's just my initial advice that came through. You do not want to feel distance. Whatever you're feeling, the universe will manifest. So if you're feeling sad and you're focused on feeling sad, you are going to see more sadness in your life. There's going to be more reasons people are going to start making you, and then you're going to get triggered and feel sad. If you're angry, every little thing's going to piss you off. And then there's going to be more things that show up in your life that piss you off. And you're going to be like, see, it's just a bad day. You have got to control your feelings in a sense where I want to feel joy. I don't feel distant. I feel good. I feel really good. Everything's good. So let's see, though, what's going on with them. What cards pull up in their energy? People are a reflection often to what's going on within us. All right, I've got the 9 of Wands. I got the 3 of Cups. I got the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so the thoughts, the 9 of Wands, it seems as though there's just a little bit of setback, right? The 9 of Wands is, they could be feeling pressure from you, a little bit of pressure. You might be hyper-focused on them. When I see this 9 of Wands card, I see this bull that is determined, and the bull doesn't give up, but the bull has come in full force and is fixated, and the bull is a fixed sign. And the bull can be controlling too. determined. And if there's space and time between you, there's only so much people can do within that time. And there's only, maybe you need more consistency. Maybe you want more consistency than they can give when you guys are apart. But it seems as though that pressure might push them in a corner a little bit and put them on guard a little bit. So they could be just really stressed or burnt out right now, or dealing with some work, dealing with stuff, overworked, right? Or just, just dealing with life instead. But they've got persistence from you, persistency. And the Three of Cups is in their feelings position. And intentions, the Ace of Pentacles. So I almost feel like, they're looking forward to getting together with you. So you may be, I'm hearing, and I may be wrong. I'm just doing the best I can, but persistent on them being distant. Don't persist with that. Persist on something being wrong when there isn't. If you tell me there's something wrong enough, I'm going to create something wrong. I'm going to give you what you want. Right? So I would not persist in you're so persistent in something, and you've got to come back a little bit. All right. The King of Swords is showing up. They got a lot on their mind. So the King of Swords is showing somebody who's a little bit aloof in this energy. The King of Swords upright, though, is a really good energy. But I'll tell you what, this Aquarius energy is somebody that can detach quickly to their emotions and focus on what is at hand. So if they've got something on their mind and they're going through some sort of setback in their life, they don't have time. I'm focused until I figure something out. When I figure something out, then I'll get back to you. And that's just their personality. I don't know what sign they are, but they're showing up as being very intelligent, very, intuitive, and high integrity. It just seems like there's some setback, and the persistence and the pressure is making them kind of withdraw a little bit. You've got the Lover's card as the overall energy. So the love is there. The love's there. And so remember, you have to be in harmony with yourself and confident with yourself in order for this relationship to be in harmony. So where are you forcing or pushing or being too persistent? Where are your insecurities getting the best of you about the situation? Because we can read vibration and energy through a text. You know that. You can do it too. But we also can read a text it depends on where we're at emotionally. We'll read that text a certain way and take it the wrong way. You've got to get out of your own head. You've got to get out of your own head about this. I see the Seven of Pentacles here. All right, so the Seven of Pentacles is for your advice. Don't make the same mistakes that you've made in the past, right? You're trying too hard or put in too much effort. You don't need to put this much effort into it. Lean back a little bit. You want to be the Six of Pentacles, a nice equal give and take. When we start to give too much, that's a insecurity. We give and give and give and give because somewhere we think that we're not going to get what we want, or we're not good enough to get what we deserve. So you want to just pull your energy back a little bit. All right. The Seven of Pentacles is showing have patience. Things are moving forward. Making some plans here for the future. The Seven of Pentacles, though, asks you, we're going to be going into this eclipse, and we're going to be going into the retrograde. The retrograde brings back some of our old thoughts and behaviors too. Don't repeat any past. You want to take a look at what some of the things we've done in the past with our behaviors or our thoughts. And we saw what happened in the past. We don't want to repeat that moving into the future. So this is a good time for you to take a step back and just kind of reflect. Take control of your own, co-creating your own destiny with this. Know exactly what you want to see happen. and trust that it's going to happen. It seems as though you're going to have a very good time together, the Three of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Maybe you will be discussing future plans when you see each other. I mean, you've got the Lover's card, overall energy. So it is there. So I hope that helps. All right, I have Marisol 2. Hello. Let me see. You're welcome. Good afternoon, Olivia. Hello. All right, Jenny. I did it again. All right. All right. So I'd love to know what is coming in towards me in regards to love. I'm working on releasing my grip of controlling the circumstances around me and letting the energies flow, whatever those may be. Me too. Also. Okay, so Jenny can't be here, but I will still watch the playback. All right. All right, so we're going to look at what's coming in towards you with love. Hi, Mountain Girl. What's coming in towards me regarding love? You know, it's you're working on releasing your grip of controlling the circumstances around me and letting the energies flow. And that is discipline, and it's going to be your best friend. Every moment anything can show up for us, but the more neutral we can stay, we can choose how we want to react to the situation. And how we react to the situation will determine which way the dominoes fall. You know what I mean? So if you overreact, your dominoes will start rolling down a path that you don't want the end, off a cliff. I don't know how good of a analogy that was, but if you choose to react and not try to force something, and right now, I mean, my dreams intuitively have been in real time. Every morning I'm waking up like with what I need. I'm talking to myself, what I need to know for the day with the energies that I'm feeling, and not forcing shit and listening to what's going on when you are feeling something. And knowing that this shall pass. If you stop enough during your day to take a look at yourself, become aware of yourself, and not get caught up in the day. Like, it's like people walk out their door and just let the world suck them in and take them into this program. And you're just going and going and going and going and going and don't even know what the hell you're doing half the time. But if you can grab a hold of what's going on and stay in your own body, in your own power, you're not being controlled by circumstances. And something may happen. And you know how you've been around people that have reacted because they're not in their own body, they're in their own head, they're frustrated, they're thinking about something, and then you just do something different or out of their, and they freak out on you. And you weren't doing anything wrong, and you were helping them, or you were doing something kind, but they didn't see it. That's the kind of stuff that we do when we don't stand in our power and we don't control our reactions to circumstances. And then when we're trying to force things to happen, when the universe is saying no, if you have to force something to fit, that's your sign that this is not what the universe wants you to do. The universe is saying, I'm getting you to what it is you want to, where it is you want to go. But if you're going to keep stopping to try and squeeze this square in that circle, you're going to take all this time, and you keep asking when, you keep pushing that when out, because you're fiddling around with circumstances that don't even need to exist. Do you remember half the shit that happened yesterday? Half of it didn't even have to happen, but a lot of it was just tinkering around out of boredom, creating drama out of boredom. If you've got to force something, go find something else to do. You're just bored, or you just want something so bad to fulfill you in the moment so that you don't have to feel a feeling of discomfort. But you're actually creating more discomfort for yourself. So what is coming in regards to love? Hello, Sir Saracella. All right, Jenny. What is coming in towards me in regards to love? All right, you got the Wheel of Fortune, overall energy. So we see a fixed energy. I like that. All right. Turning point in love. I got a King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody very fiery, very confident, very attractive. King. Got the Hanged Man. We're in limbo right now. Waiting period right now. And we got the Knight of Wands. All right, so you have a strong, fiery energy coming towards you, especially with the King and the Knight showing up. All right. Could actually be a fire with a water moon, right? And fire rising. It doesn't have to be any of these signs, but there is fire, and the Hanged Man is showing, you know, there's a pause. You're in a pause period, and this is, you're hanging there, and this pause is going to last, you know, indefinitely. But it's about seeing things from a different perspective, like I was just saying. So I don't need to repeat everything I was just saying. That's that Hanged Man. But the Hanged Man is saying the sacrifice that you make now, you're making sacrifices now, is going to bring you, when you're going to see what it brings you. We make these sacrifices so that we can have a better future. So this is showing a better future, even though it feels like a sacrifice now. The Hanged Man is talking about allowing things to change, allow things to shift. Look at the bigger picture. Focus on the bigger picture. Could be a Pisces energy. But you definitely have passion coming your way. And with the fire signs, the fire showing up, you know, this is telling me that this is something exciting, energy that's brewing. It's near. Fire to me is like, wands can show days, you know, so it doesn't mean it has to be days, but it means that it's going to happen sooner than later. But you've got to switch your perspective around the situation. All right. The Wheel of Fortune is on your side. The Wheel of Fortune is saying you've got to trust. You got to give the wheel to the universe. Give the wheel to the universe and go plant some flowers. That's what I tell me. I mean, honestly, like, I'm like, all right. I know I'm a fixed sign. I'm ambitious. I want to get things done. I grew up in an era where, you know, if you want something, you go after it, you go and get it. And now we're trying to learn a whole different kind of, you know, we're waking up to how things really, we don't have to work as hard to get what we want. We'll know when we're being nudged to take action. We have fire for a reason. We like to do things and conquer, you know, but we've got to do it. We've got to trust that and fight for the right things and fight at the right time and take action at the right time. Right? And this is showing that the Wheel of Fortune, let the universe take the wheel and expect the unexpected, and expect it sooner than later when it comes to love. All right. That Knight of Wands is telling me there could be a spontaneous, something fun, exciting coming your way. All right. So yes, Cassie, I'll definitely do that. Absolutely. I will never hold anybody's any money. Yeah, it says it's pending, and I will send it. I'll send it back when it goes through. And I do see Venmo. Let's see. Galactic. Oh, I got a Carrie. Oh, and I got a Cassie. I got a Carrie too. Oh, Cat Mom. Cat Mom. Sorry. I love it. Cat Mom. Of 4. All right. Galactic's here. And then I got Cassie, I see. So it goes Cat Mom and then Cassie. It's just funny. You both came in at the same time. And yes. All right. Carrie. Oh, Carrie is here. Okay. All right. Galactic. Hi. Let's see. I get so many. I just love when I see like a bunch of new people, new names and old name. I like the old G. We got an OG right here. Galactic's an OG. Yeah, if it shows up there, I'll definitely do that. It doesn't show your question though. It doesn't show me your question. So if you could type it in the chat, that'd be great. I can just pin it. Ryan's thoughts and actions this week. All right, let's see what I get for this week's energies for Ryan. Thank you, Angie. I love this channel too. I love my channel. I don't care. I don't care. I'll always have it. I don't care if it goes down to 1. If I only have 2 people listening to me. This has been an awesome blast. Healing journey. Awesome fun. Don't forget, guys, I'm doing an interview on Tuesday, tomorrow. So if you want to tap into a little bit of my healing journey and what I've been through in my life that brought me to my spiritual awakenings, we're going to be going down that rabbit hole tomorrow on Natalie's channel. You'll see the link on my community tab. I drop everything when you go live. Thank you. All right, Galactic, I'm so sorry. Let me get focused. I'm really in a zone though. I'm really like picking. I'm in one of my advice given manifestation zones, and I'm really. I told you guys for the eclipses, I want to help us all navigate these waters. All right, navigate these shifts, navigate the intensities of the eclipses. Stay calm, cool, and collected and get what you want. All right. Well, we got the Knight of Wands, and you just saw how much I shuffled these cards. Knight of Wands. So something exciting. But I got the 8 of Cups, thoughts, feelings, Knight of Swords, and actions, King of Swords. All right. So it looks as though this week there's still passion for you. There could still be some flirting. There's definitely still chemistry there. But I got the 8 of Cups, the thoughts. So it sort of seems like there could be a sense of trying to ignore their feelings, especially with the King of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is trying to think, it's fun. There's a fun energy. So there could be some sarcasm this week. There could be some you know, communication back and forth. There could be some, you know, swift comments, you know, funny comments, really focused energy. But I've got the King of Swords and I got the Eight of Cups, which is kind of telling me trying to ignore their feelings and focusing on doing what's best. Being very, very professional is an energy I'm getting. The Knight of Wands overall energy, though, says anything can happen spontaneously. So there is definitely, there could be some fun flirting with the two knights showing up here. But it could be just fun flirting and trying to keep, keep their emotions back. So keep that in mind. But it does seem as though, you know, anything can happen with that Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands, because both of them are the fun guys, you know. But it does, you know, this kind of says I'm trying to, you know, be professional and do what's right, being logical. Yeah. I see these as building. Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously something's building because these are pretty good cards here. And I got the Lover's card underneath the Knight of Wands. So I don't know what you've shifted or what you're doing, or what's going on in your circumstance, but you're winning. But it's, you know what I mean? Like, you've got to pull the emotion out of there. Right now, the emotion's kind of, it's chemistry. So keep me posted. Hi, Lauren. All right, we have Emma. Emma. Did I ever tell you the story about Emma in my life? There was this sweet old lady, Emma, when I was like 7, 8. I was 8, 9, and 10 when I lived in this area, and or 8 and 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 9, 10. Sorry. And she had a piano, and she lived on the house, this little house, and I would go over when I had nobody to play with. She'd let me come in, and she would teach me how to play piano. I believe she's a spirit guide of mine, but she was always there for me. She was really old too, like 89. She had to be like 80 or 90. I don't think anybody visited her except me. All right. So Emma. All right. Just to check around the connection. All right. Yeah. That's why I never forgot that name. Like, I just always remembered her. But that's the kind of kid I was. I knew I'd go out and explore everywhere, and I would meet friends, meet people. I knew everybody. I was visiting old people. I don't know. I visit the nuns all the time. Let's see. The energy around the connection with Tess. You're welcome, Galactic. I know you're not going to give up. All right. So the High Priestess. I got the Queen of Cups. I got the King of Pentacles. I got both of you showing up. Slow and steady. I got the Queen of Pentacles showing up too. All right. 2 queens, 1 king. So let's look at thoughts, feelings, actions. Thoughts, Queen of Cups, definitely thinking about you. Maybe think about how beautiful you are. The Cancerian energy here. Feelings, King of Pentacles. All right. Cares about you. Very compassionate energy. Caring, friendly, but it's slow and steady. Actions, Queen of Pentacles, slow and steady. All right. Grounded. Stay grounded in this energy. Ten of Cups. And I got the Queen. I'm getting too many people around him. So there's a lot of people around him. But I'm getting for you to stay focused here. Stay focused on what you want. So this is like, there's just a lot of people. It could be his wife, Emma. Because it's the King and Queen of Pentacles. You know, and there's just a lot of people showing up. Let me pull 3 more cards. If you want to read in Yes Me, it's the instructions are pinned at the top of the comment section or in the description box. Just give me an energy, please, around Stefan. One energy around Stefan. All right, the Devil, 4 Pentacles. I know you're saying you're not chasing. That Devil card, 4 Pentacles, is just saying let go a little bit. The 8 of Pentacles, you know, an energy of him focusing on getting something done, focusing on work, focusing on, you know, don't stress if you're feeling like he's ignoring you. Are you feeling like you're being ignored, or you were getting movement and now it stopped? I mean, the Devil card is showing up, and on the last reading, a lot of, yeah, I don't know. That's the energy that's coming through. I'm not getting a clearer answer. I don't know if something is slowed down between you guys and you're stressing a little bit about it. The Devil energy can just say sexual energy, but the 8 of Pentacles can just show that he's focused. Focused on work, focused on, you know, I'm not getting a clear, though those are the cards I'm pulling for you for this connection. If I keep pulling cards, I'm going to pull every card. So I don't know if his energy is just being more focused on, if it's not you, all right, because I'm looking at his energy. I got the Devil card and I got the 8 of Pentacles. He could be just focusing his energy on something right now other than relationship. He's focused on work. He's focused on fixing. He's focused on his life. He's focused on things. He's focused on healing. He's focused on his money. But I'm not seeing him focused on, you know, his energy is just being pulled somewhere else, right? And the last cards, I got a lot of people around him. And so that would be like, I'd have to pick apart every person in there. So we can try again on Wednesday in the membership, where we can maybe dive a little bit more. Nancy G, yes. Sorry, I wish I could have got something a little bit more for you, but nothing was coming out that. Yeah, Nancy G, you can still get a question. I wish I could have gave you something more. Nothing else wanted to come through. All right, let's see. All right, Sade. Let's see. All right. So you made a big, yes, you're welcome, Nancy. You made a big life change to focus on my healing work. Yes. Grateful but stressed with the worries that has come with leaving my comfortable life behind. What can I do to keep true to me and still make sure I can take care of my needs? It's been hard and lonely lately. I know. Well, you decided to make the change, so now you got to do the work. And what I can say is it's going to be uncomfortable for a little bit. I did it. I walked away from my whole lifestyle from before, and it's been a little bit of a journey, quite a journey. And but it's been so rewarding in so many ways. But what I'll say to you is you've got to work on your healing journey. You got to do the healing work. The more you do the healing work, the more you become self-aware of yourself, the more you start really focusing on you, getting to know you and your authentic self and who you really are meant to be in this world. What is it that you truly desire and want? It takes some work. And I've gone down so many different avenues since I was younger, which is what we will be kind of talking a little bit about that tomorrow as well. But, you know, whether it was therapy, whether it was energy healing, whether it was, you know, getting certified in Kundalini yoga, doing mantras. I mean, I've done hypnosis. I've done everything that I can get my hands on to help me heal trauma, to get to know my inner world, to get to know my inner self. I did learn, though, you are embarking on this healing work. You don't get stuck in a rut where you think you've got to be fully healed before you call in somebody into your life. You got to kind of, I wish I knew this in the beginning. But then again, I needed those years to, you know, it doesn't have to be years for you. All right. I needed quite some time to heal, to be by myself. But I got caught up in the, oh, I'm healing. I've got to heal so I can, before I even get in any connections. And I became very isolated. And as you become more aware and more healed, you'll want to isolate yourself from everybody because you see, but you can't do that either. You've got to be in connections with people so you can do the work. That's where the work happens. The work happens when we're connecting with other people and we're creating boundaries and we're standing in our truth. Yes, quantum healing, hypnosis, Reiki. Yes, 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 yes. It's definitely isolating. What I'm learning in my life is that I can't keep hiding from humans because I've done so much healing work, and I can see I have to learn how to connect and still stay in my own power. You will take care of your needs. I'll pull some cards. I feel you with this message you're saying. What can I do to keep true to me is what I was just saying. Like, I will be all in my own Zen world. I know exactly what I'm thinking. I'm manifesting. I'm doing my life. And then boom, I go out into reality with everybody else. And immediately everybody kind of tries to bring me right back into the matrix. And I get sucked. I get mad. I get angry. I'm like, ugh. We can't change other people on the outside world. So you just got to learn how to integrate and not get pulled into other people's drama so that they don't pull you off your course. And I couldn't fight it for some time, so I just isolated myself even more. But that's not healthy for you. But you do want to stay true to you and just know our boundaries, or just not communicate, not give your opinions, not try to change anybody. Don't even tell anybody sometimes what your thoughts are even about healing. They don't want to hear it. Your needs will be met. This is something that I got very uncomfortable with for a while, because I would get caught on this train. Whereas I always was in control of my life, my finances, my needs, everything. I always had steady, crazy, just I never worried about different things. I always knew I could go work and go get it. And when I followed this journey where you're letting go and you're following your path, you've got to trust the universe. This is where my whole past, 3 to 4 years has been just trust the universe. The universe will always provide. I can promise you with experience, the past 4 years, 3 years mostly, that when I decided to stop even worrying about how it was going to show up for me, whatever I needed was going to show up for me, I keep looking back and seeing that it showed up for me. So whenever I feel like I'm getting nervous or uncomfortable because things aren't stable and I like stability, I'm always like, don't worry about it. It hasn't failed me yet. The universe will always give you the opportunity or something, whatever it is you need. So even when I was on the road last year, there was always a place that showed up right when I needed it. At one point, my son ended up having to go to Norway, and I had his place for 2 months. Like there was always something that was just happening that had my needs were met. But your job to heal is in those moments of fear, is taking all your tools and using them to help you get through those stories, because it's those energies, those panic moments, those uncomfortable moments that we have to sit with and then reprogram our mind and parent ourselves during those moments. And we are trying to walk in a new light, a new timeline, a new earth, however you want to resonate with whatever terms anybody uses. We're trying to deprogram, we're trying to step out of the way we always knew things to be in our comfort zone. And so we've got to kind of look at it more like exploring. And so that's the thing too, Sade. You're always telling your clients, I'm always telling you guys, I'm always telling, I was a massage therapist for years and a Reiki practitioner and craniosacral therapist. And I was always so good with telling everybody. And yet I was a big ball of stress and anxiety. It's like we have to integrate now. So integrating it and really working with it and watching it play out for you and trusting. And every single time my income or anything went so low, I didn't think I'd make it, I somehow survived and nothing ever changed. I've always had my needs met. I've had months where I've had less income, more income, less income. Nothing ever changed. I always still, everything that I go and get or want, I get. And if you would look at the way my chart was going, you'd be like, how the hell what the hell? I don't, it just did. You'll be surprised at what it is you really need and what you want. And then you actually learn, when you start living in this different lifestyle and simplifying your life, you start to learn the value of what it is you really want in your life. And when you get squeezed down, you really become more grateful for the things you have in your life. And then when you have gratitude for all these little things in the simple life, you start to get, when the more gratitude you show, the more abundance you get. So it's like the universe is squeezing you through a funnel to lose everything so that you can gain the gratitude back. And then all of a sudden be open to receive everything that you came here to receive. And it's just that funnel part is, it gets tight and it gets scary. And so when you're feeling lonely, and I dealt with loneliness, was one of my, you're never alone. You're never alone. I had to learn that one. You're never alone. I'm never alone. All right. And I understand that I'm never alone. When you're saying that, I know we've heard it, and you're never alone. Jesus is always with you. God, the divine, whoever you call in is always with you. But what it really, on a deeper, even more soul level, it's the universe saying, program yourself to say, I am never alone. Because when you say I'm alone, you're imprinting that feeling, and you become that feeling of loneliness. And I battled that, and it brought me down so low. And when you're that low, what happens is all you see is loneliness. So I would look at places and go places, and all I would see was a grayness, a loneliness. Oh, I can't go there by myself. I'll be alone. But when you're embodying that I am never alone, you will notice that in your life, everybody starts showing up for you, and the people that you're in the vibration with, your soul tribe. But it's the feeling that you have to embody, that story. I'm never alone. Yes. And I was so lonely, and I had everything I want. I was with my sons. I got to go. I felt so lonely inside because I kept saying, God, I'm alone. I don't have a partner. I don't have this. I kept saying that. And you're never alone. So let's see. Let's see what Spirit has for you, what's coming towards you. This is how I do my readings. I just pull out cards, a few cards, and I see what I'm up against, what I need to look at, where I'm going, and what I'm facing, what I'm fighting, and where's my path taking me. So I'll see what comes through. So when I go on those little tangents, though, too, thank you. I go on them for everybody at the same time. And I just wanted to shout out real quick, Angie, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. I'll be live on Wednesday, and we talk about manifesting and do energy checks over there. So thank you. All right. So let's see what cards come up for you. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man here. You're making a sacrifice now. You're making a huge sacrifice now, right? But you know it's for a higher purpose. It's for a better life. This, what seems like a huge sacrifice right now, and it's hard to get through, is going to pay off. You're shedding away all that no longer serves you. All right? The Ten of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Cups. So that whole lifestyle, you can't go back to it. You already knew, you're letting it go. You're healing. The Ten of Swords is all about healing. And the Six of Pentacles is my universal pinata. So the Six of Pentacles is learning, relationships, learning where we give and we receive. Where do we give enough? Where do we need to receive more? Where do we need to give less? And it's got to be, we can't keep giving and not get in return. But also, where do we need to give where other people are, have been given to us? So this is a journey of equal give and take, a journey of relationships, a journey of also knowing that all this work you're putting in, you will get back a return. The universe will give it back to you, and it'll show up in ways that you'll need it. You have plenty of support from the universe. Page of Cups is showing you embarking on this journey and to take on this energy of the Page of Cups, which is very curious, and just be fun and playful and try to tap into this energy of when we were kids, when we were playful, and when we just went out and explored to see where the world was going to take us. So Alan Watts always says, look at everything as playing. And lighten up a little bit, and don't take life so seriously right now. And don't beat yourself up by focusing on what you used to have and where you are now. That's something a lot of people do. That's something I've done. Oh, but look at me, look at my age, look where I'm at. Look what I get to do. I'm playing, I'm enjoying life more now with least responsibilities that I used to have on my shoulders a long time ago. So that's what I got. Hopefully that helps you. I got you, Nancy. I can really go on and on and on sometimes. All right, we have Angel. So Angel is not with us, but she's here in spirit. She's got company. All right. So let's see. What is the outlook for you this week in love? I hope that helps, Sade. Remember that Hanged Man. You'll be so much happier later that you're choosing you. All right, let's see. Is Angie still here? I hope she saw that. I saw that she's a member. Let's see. Let's see. Who's coming in for an angel? I'm staring at my phone when I do that, guys. I know it must look funny to you guys. I'm looking at your messages. I like to take in. All right. Well, you got the Magician card. You're in a good place. I like that. I have 4 cups. Don't force it. 9 of Wands. Hanged Man for you, too. What's going on here? The 8 of Wands. All right, I'm seeing this up and down with you this week. All right, so this is how your read's coming out, Angel. I'm in this mood today. I'm tapped in somewhere, and I like it. So I'm going to go with it. I'm seeing you go up and down, doing your little cycle thing this week. 4 cups. Getting stuck, getting bored, wanting something to turn out the way you want it to. And there could be a little bit of a setback happening. And the 9 of Wands is saying, don't give up, but don't be a bullhead. Don't be persistent. Pull back a little bit. The Hanged Man. Your job this week with the retrograde coming in and the eclipse season coming in, you don't have to do shit, but I'm inviting you to focus on not being persistent and just pulling back your energy a little bit and being a little bit, let them come to you. Pull back your energy a little bit and watch them come to you even more. This is if you start feeling anxious or bored. All right? Because you're getting this energy here and you're getting the 5 of Swords, which is getting in your head over something. And then all of a sudden we get the 8 of Wands. So I'm seeing a lot of excitement come in for you this week. But it seems as though you don't want to regret. You don't want to say something or do something or say something that you regret saying. Or getting in your head and stressing about something that's a waste that it's going to cause. Because the Hanged Man can say something might happen this week where there seems to be a pause. And you may get in your head again. And the 8 of Wands is showing me that. And the Magician card here is showing me that everything is working out fine, right? But the Magician card is saying you've got to stay focused too. And where your thoughts here are going, you might create some sort of resistance this week and might regret it with that 5 of Swords. I see the 2 of Pentacles here. So I do see you juggling. I do see a lot of communication here. A lot of fun flirting, the 2 of Pentacles. This whole week, you might just be going back and forth still about who it is you want to be with, because it seems as though, I think if you can resist this energy and you just pull back a little bit and let them, you're going to see that they're going to start texting you a lot more or communicating with you a lot more. You may have both of them. All right, I got the 3 of Wands here. So you might be going out or communicating or making plans with both of them or juggling 2 people. Is what I'm getting. All right, so let me know. The Magician card, the 7 of Cups. All right, you've got options. Choose wisely is what that's saying. You've got options this week. Choose wisely. But again, I'm seeing 2 energies here. I'm seeing this energy of you fretting over something and don't, because the weekend or whatever, the end of the week looks like a lot of movement, travel, maybe even going somewhere. Okay. Yes, I'm so happy you did too. We'll be on Wednesdays, and sometimes I go on Saturday or Sunday, and I chit chat about manifesting topics. All right. Let's see. All right. So on Frank and I, please. We are in a relationship. All right. Let's see the energies between you. You and Frank. Page of Cups. You got a little bit of love here. Page of Cups. Ace of Wands. Seven of Wands. Let down your guards a little bit. Trust this. All right, got the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Wands in reverse. You can let go a little bit. Trust this. Seems as though opening up your heart. Maybe you're slowly peeling away layers, or they're peeling away layers. You guys seem to be getting a little bit closer. The Page of Cups is talking about being playful. The Ace of Wands, there's passion there. Definitely you both have each other on your mind, on each other's mind. So let's see. Ace of Wands, their thoughts. There's passion here between the two of you with the Ace of Wands. So let me see the Ace of Wands, their thoughts. Eight of Cups, moving forward, evolving with you. The Devil in reverse, the Seven of Wands in reverse is kind of saying let go of any fears. Do you stress a lot about what they feel for you? In the World card, letting go a little bit. Seems as though you guys are successful. Let me try another deck. See what I get with this deck. Let's see you. Yeah. But the thing is the Seven of Wands in reverse is showing somebody who's letting down their guards a little bit. That's why I read that one. All right. The Ten of Swords in reverse. Like you're stressing about, and the Queen of Cups here. The Nine of Pentacles. I'm looking at you. Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And the Judgment in reverse. You're making bad decisions. You're judging the situation based off of something in the past. The Ten of Swords in the past. You may have had some pain in the past that has left you feeling a lack of confidence and judging yourself or judging the situation. So there's the Nine of Pentacles in reverse can show sometimes codependency or needing somebody to appreciate us or validate us when we lack confidence or lack esteem. So you've got the Judgment card coming here, Angie. There's that last reading I just did showed that the sparks are there. But your thoughts, you're seeing through a lens, and you're seeing, and this, for me, the Judgment card is here. And also he's a Libra. You got on Libra right now. They're going through, my son's a Libra rising. My friend's a Libra. Going Libra full moon. Libras are dealing with some stuff too themselves. So, and the Temperance card. The Temperance card is asking you to trust and allow the situation to just unfold. You need to look at that Ten of Swords, and you need, this full moon energy is going to ask you to, you've got to release the past. And you know, Sag and Libra in my readings over the past month have been really good. Sagittarius and Libras have been showing up in my readings this past month. And so the Temperance card for you, it's about finding harmony within yourself. You've got to find the harmony. You might be seeing things from a lens of a fear of the past, right? I've got the Queen of Cups here, bottom of the deck. So this is about self-love. Let's see them. Let me pull them. All right, got the Tower, and I've got the Hierophant. They could be going through a spiritual awakening. Those two cards together tell me, ooh, spiritual awakening. I see a deeper level of commitment. I see you guys, there's been a breakthrough, or there is a breakthrough, or going to be a breakthrough, right? The Star card. So there's a lot of desire for you. You've got to trust. You've got to follow the flow of the universe with the Temperance card right here and the Star card. You guys are in alignment, and it seems like there's potential for a long-term commitment here. But the Tower card to me is like breaking out of old ways of thinking. You've got the Tower, the Hierophant, the Star, the Temperance, and the Judgment card. This is healing time. It's the worst. I'm seeing Cassie say it's the worst. And we can talk more about manifesting in the membership. That's what we do. So when we're in the membership, and if you want to bring up the things that you're, like we were just seeing here, during this eclipse season, we're going to be, you know, that's what we do over there. We're going to be talking about how to reprogram our mind, change and shift and manifest, and kind of, I'm just kind of there to give you guys kind of pep talks during while you're trying to manifest. All right, I got Marisol, Carrie, and then Cassie and Nancy and Hibiscus. All right. And I think that's it. So let's see, Marisol. I know, like Libra. Yeah, Angie, that's the Hierophant. I said he sees long-term, long-term. Deepening the connection. Yeah, I'm worried that, like, my son, he's in the military, he's getting out soon and stuff like that. And I just, this is a big moment, I think, for Libras to definitely find a balance in their life. You're welcome. I'm glad. All right, Marisol. All right, Marisol, you here? I don't see your question. Is Marisol here? Oh, there you are. I just need your question. Hello. A love reading for me and Joe. What kind of are you guys in a connection? It makes it easier for me to give you the advice. All right. So let me see for you and Joe. Show me you, show me Joe. Thank you. I hope so. I hope you guys will be at the interview tomorrow. I have no idea where it's going to go, but let's see. I've got the Hierophant, you, the Star card. I got the World card. All right, the Ten of Swords. What's going on? Is he ending a contract with somebody? Is he finishing, or seems like the two of you are ready? You guys are focusing on a future together, or you see a future together. You both desire each other. The Star card's in the middle. The World card was in reverse for you, for Joe. So it shows that is there unfinished business, or has something slowed down because of something that's ending? But the Hierophant's on your side, so I'm going to pull more cards. You're the Hierophant. But you both desire, you guys are in alignment with each other. You both desire each other. The Temperance card for you, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. So I kind of feel like, was there a third party that happened in the past? Because I'm seeing a Queen of Pentacles and I'm seeing a Three of Swords. And I'm seeing the World card was in reverse, which can say that there could be somebody from the past that kind of interferes, or the Three of Swords still healing or dealing with, or he's closing. Oh, okay. We had a recent breakup, but are talking about getting back together. And oh, okay. Yeah. So the third party, that has to end. That's ending. The Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords says that's over. All right. Ex-wife is the Queen of Pentacles. Pain. All right. This is unfinished business. It seems as though things stopped for a minute, but it does seem as though you guys are moving forward. They're showing me future plans. The stars here. The Temperance card with you is just saying, allow things to unfold. All right. Trust the process of this. You got to trust the process right now with the Hierophant and the Temperance card, because you've got so many major arcana here. He's dealing with this unfinished business stuff, but that's coming to a close. You may find that during this, I would say I would move forward. You got to do you. The cards are showing me that there's potential for forward movement. It seems as though the Star card between the two of you, you're on the same page. And the Page of Swords for advice, should you move forward? The Page of Swords is saying, just make sure you're paying attention to all the details, be clear, focus, and it's saying good, to me it's good news. It's saying go for it. But you might get with the Page of Swords, we can get in our heads sometimes. So just realize that in the reading, I'm still picking up on, he's still closing that chapter. But during this next month or so, I feel like a lot of people are closing those chapters. So I would say with the cards that are showing up, and you trust your own intuition, that moving forward, it seems as though you both want the same thing. All right. And I see the Three of Pentacles here. The Three of Pentacles is saying there's many working parts, but you can fix this. All right. Is that you, Bryn? BB? Hi, Jake. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. You're welcome, Marisol. Thank you. All right, I got you on the list, BB. All right, let's go. Let's see. All right, so we've got Carrie, and then let's see. I'm so happy. I got so many different people in here. It's so nice sometimes to see a whole new energy coming in. All right, Cat Mama 4. 6-month long distance relationship. He has only recently said to me that he firmly believes I am what he needs. How long will we have to wait before we actually meet in person? All right. So when I would be a billionaire if I could tell people when everything was going to happen. But what I can do, Carrie, is look at the rest of, the next 6 months, right? Set the intention the next 6 months. And sometimes certain cards will come in that'll tell me a time frame. And I do believe in manifesting, and I do believe in choosing a timeline. And if we're focused and we expect it, we can make it happen. So anything is possible. Anything is possible when it comes to manifesting, when it comes to how it depends on how you view things. But quantum physics, every possibility is there. But it's the resistance that, or what we believe to be, if we're going to believe it, right? So when we'll look at the next 6 months and we'll see, what comes out for you. I got the Judgment card and I got the 2 of Cups. So I see yes, and it could be 2 months with the Judgment card. Scorpio season, right? Things could be, Judgment could be when things are finalized, Scorpio season. So if you wanted to play in that realm, that's what I'm getting for you. And I'm getting the Fool card. So the Fool card says, step into the unknown and see where this goes. The Cups always represent months. And it seems as though if he's made a decision and he firmly believes what he needs, the decision now is to just trust and believe in it. You've got to believe it, Carrie. If this is your person, you have got to have no doubts. You have to be strong and convicted in your beliefs. Long distance relationships can be hard because it may test you. And you've got to stay true to your worth. All right. The Knight of Pentacles is showing, slow and steady. Obviously, it could move slow because it's in the long distance, but the Knight of Pentacles is showing you moving in the right direction. And just lighten up a bit. When I see this card lately, this card has been reminding me, being a Virgo rising, and this is Virgo, right? That you just got to lighten up a little bit. Sometimes, even though you might not be a Virgo, we all have a little Virgo in us. Virgo can pay attention to the details too much and get too serious about things. And when you are in a long distance, you want to keep the fun alive. You want to keep you want to focus more on that and bring it to life. Because when you get caught up in a sense of urgency, when you're in a long distance relationship, people can't just jump on a plane and come and take care of our emotions. So we don't want to get in our heads. He is a Virgo. I'm a Gemini. My son's a Virgo and Gemini rising. You guys should get along great. My son's a Virgo and his girlfriend's a Gemini. And he's a Gemini rising. You guys both ruled by Mercury. You guys should get along great. All right. All right, let's see. I think, okay, casting. All right, let's see. Can we find out if there are negative entities, attachments on me? And if so, all info I can get so I know which route I need to get rid of it. All right. Give me a moment here. Because if you believe there's negative entities around you, you're feeling a heavy energy. And we're all energetic. We're all energy. We can pick up zaps from other people that walk by us on the street if they're pissy. It's like somebody's energetic field gets into ours, right? I've gone down the whole path of shamanic path, and I stood there with my shamanic teacher, and she's been a shaman for over 20 years. And basically, even she got to a point where she's like, these negative entities and attachments, we can rid ourselves from them with just our thoughts and cleanse. The more we put a focus on them, the more we're going to create it and give it life. The more light you bring into yourself, the more you can cleanse your energetic field. I truly believe we have to keep our body in a high vibe so that we don't get sucked into negative energies. And attachments can be our own thoughts that we're attached to. Once we have a thought and we have a feeling about that thought, we start to create a cord or an attachment to something. All right. And we can cut that cord whenever we're ready. And anytime that thought comes up, we cut that cord again. And it becomes discipline. Now, you can do things like go to a Reiki practitioner. You can go to hypnosis. You can go to a sound bath. You can go to a Himalayan salt cave. You can do Kundalini yoga. Go in the ocean. And you can cleanse. That's, I believe, with everything I've done, with everything I've worked on, I always do something with my body to work out. I always do a cleanse, a reset, and breath work. And anything that you can even use your hands. You can do a dance. You can do whatever. You just want to clear your energy. People use sage, whatever. I mean, I firmly believe all we need is ourselves, our breath, our energy, and our thoughts. But there was times on my journey that I didn't think I could do that. So I needed tools. And so I went to a hypnotherapist, or just sometimes regular therapy or craniosacral therapy. But you've got to do kind of a reset. Now, if you really do believe that you have a negative, I had a person one time say to me that I had a negative entity on me and I needed to give her thousands of dollars so that she could take that negative energy off me. And right then my intuition was like, you're the entity. Bye. Right? You don't want to be vulnerable. So if you do think you have a negative entity, all right, first try with, finding like a Reiki practitioner, get your chakras, somebody can help you balance your chakras and get some work like that done first, right? Smudge, cleanse. Okay. Yeah, okay. So Cassie, your life feels like buildings in Godzilla getting smashed down one at a time. And it sounds like a tower moment for you. It sounds like you're going through a breakthrough, though. There was a moment where I felt like my whole world was just crashing down on me. That tower moment is clearing away things. I thought I had a curse on me at one point. And we are gravitating through some did anything okay, so I was just about to say that to you. Last October, You just went through and back in October. You are finishing the cycle so you get closer to your direction you're meant to go in. All right. I was just about to say that. In October 2023, I had a situation happen with me with a relationship. Very toxic. And during that eclipse season, I nearly had a meltdown. And I had an epiphany. I had another, like, I was doing so much meditation, so much. I was like, and then I said, faith. I'm going to have faith through this. And immediately my life was shifted. And now we're going into the Libra full moon, lunar eclipse, and we are completing that cycle. So you are completely closing this cycle. So just whatever comes up for you right now, this is you're closing this cycle. You got to close it. You're finding a balance. This chapter's over, and we're moving to. It's also that Libra South Node too, and we're moving into the next chapter. Well, it could, and I'm telling you right now, it could definitely with the reunion with the karmic partner. Yes. And you may find that during this eclipse season, you may completely close that chapter. And don't be afraid if you do. You may find that during this next cycle, this next month or two, that you're going to cut complete ties with that. That might be what you're feeling right now. What's going on with you right now? You are going. Let me pull a couple cards to see. You don't have to reset anything. You just stop. It's your thoughts. You just stop. I'm done. You will hit that epiphany. You'll get that epiphany. Your soul, your spirit will pull you to move, to go somewhere else, to choose something else, to choose yourself. All right. Queen of Wands, this is you. Your light might be getting dimmed right now. All right. So if your light's being dimmed, your confidence is low. It could be because you're not around people who are building your light up. I've got the Strength card here, healing energy, and I've got the Hanged Man. All right, so it does seem as though you've got to be strong and make some sort of sacrifice here right now that's going to change your future outcome. All right, so the Hanged Man could be asking you to let go of that. And the Ten of Wands. It's causing too much grief and conflict for you. Your light's being drained by this situation. So the Hanged Man is asking you to pull back your energy and work on your own inner strength. You got the power, you can do this. All right. There's the entity and cords are the negative energies and feelings that you're getting from this relationship. I don't necessarily, that's a topic that is hard because people have their different views on lessons in karma. I mean, a lesson's a lesson. You know, I don't even know how to respond to that right now. I feel like some people get caught up in like, we have to learn some sort of karma. We have to figure it out. And where I learned a long time ago that the lessons stop when we choose to stop them. We don't have to go through all these lessons. Now, we started off life and we learned from certain patterns and behaviors, but at some point we have to be accountable of our own actions. And karma is just actions and consequences. So it's more about making the right choice in the right moment. And when you're standing in your own power, your own light, and more confident and strong, you can choose what lessons you want to learn or not. I mean, there's always going to be lessons. We always learn new things, and then we're like, oh, damn, I'm not going to do that again. But I would definitely work on, if that's how you're viewing it right now, cord cutting, I would definitely do what you got. Cord cutting to me is going into a meditation and cutting all cords and attachments to anything that I have. Set me free from everything I have. You can even do things like unraveling up the cord. You can visualize it. You can cut it. Go dip your head in water. Whatever you got to do, cleanse yourself. Be free of that energy. Yeah, you don't want moldy breadcrumbs. Like, that's your decision, though. There's no, you know the lesson. You know the lesson. You've got to detach from that. You deserve more than that. All right, I think I'm going to put up the banner here. You had can you rewind it a little bit? I pulled, and so you can see the cards again, because I already put them all away. All right. Nancy, all right. Scorpio is in love with me. I am a Gemini, verse 8, Aries woman. Yeah. Thank you, Cassie. All right. If Scorpio is in love with me, I am a Gemini, verse the Aries woman. Okay, so I'm going to look at the cards. I'm going to look at you first. See Gemini's feelings towards you. And then feelings towards the Aries. You're welcome, Cassie. And we can talk more on Wednesday, too. I like talking about those kinds of topics in the membership. So we definitely can really go over some of that. Is Scorpio in love with you? His feelings for you. All right, let's see. I got the 3 of Cups. Right, the Hermit in reverse. So it seems like yes. Feels deeply connected to you. All right. The Hierophant. He may be a little non-committal. The Hierophant was in reverse. So it does show the 3 of Cups, the Hermit card, and the Hierophant. So it seems as though he's more independent, a loner, likes to be alone a lot. Maybe isn't into the traditional commitment, not just yet anyways, but the 3 of Cups is showing, yeah, he's got a lot of feelings for you, but he wants to keep it lighthearted and fun. And it can be the friendship card too, but very deep romantic feelings. He's not really crazy about the traditional love, or he doesn't believe in or he's somebody like that. Maybe he's been through a hard divorce or something and is just like, Let's see Aries. The Lover's in reverse. So I would say no. I would say maybe he likes getting the attention, but they're not on the same page. I mean, that was pretty clear. So let's see. It seems as though he's withdrawn. All right. It seems as though he's the Hermit card. He's a little withdrawn here. So let me see his next actions towards you. Well, and the Hermit card tells me he's alone too. The Hierophant in reverse, he's not with it. He's not in a commitment or not with anybody. All right. All right, next actions. Slow and steady, the King of Pentacles. All right, the World card's underneath there. Ace of Cups and Six of Swords. So it does show messages, movement. The Six of Swords can be, you know, getting over some confusion. Maybe they're Scorpio. Scorpios go in their holes for a while, especially if they're in hermit mode. They just want to be alone at times. You've got the Ace of Cups, which can be up to a month, 6 weeks. And I see messages, and I see, you know, in this deck, I see the messages there of love coming in. Six of Swords, going somewhere or moving forward. You're going to see movement in this relationship. Remember, we get the Three of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, slow and steady. But I do see the Three of Pentacles. It was in reverse. I do see, though, that it's going to be a slow process with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost like the Two of Pentacles, like wishy-washy sometimes, you know, or not sure what they want. You might not want the same goals right now. Like I said, he's coming across as somebody who isn't. I knew somebody like this, and I can't get the words for it. They must have gotten hurt, and so they just don't trust or believe in love anymore. So they'd rather be alone, even though they'll snap out of it and realize that it sucks being alone. So slow and steady, King of Pentacles. Is there did I do Carla? A Carla came through. It's just funny because I got a Carrie, a Cassie, a Carla, and all these three names, and I don't know. I see a Carla. I don't know if there's a Carla in the room, but I think you're next after Hibiscus. All right. Oh, okay. It's you, yes, me. All right. You're next after Hibiscus. All right. Hi. All right. Libra. All right. Libra. We were just talking about Libras. Yes, you're next after Hibiscus. Yes, me. All right, with Nathan. Nathan makes no effort to see me when I am home in Paris. What is the future of this relationship? Let's see. Oh, you live in Paris. That is so awesome. Nathan made no effort to see me when I am home in Paris. What is the future of this relationship? Let's see. Working in Switzerland. I love it. All right, Nine of Swords in reverse. The Lovers in reverse, though. And the Knight of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. I see that you might not be on the same page about a relation. I don't know if they're in a relationship or they're talking to somebody else. All right. Because the Lovers in reverse can show also if somebody in another relationship or you guys are not seeing eye to eye about a relationship. All right. The Nine of Swords in reverse is sort of letting it go a little bit, not worrying. I mean, I would let it go right now. But the Knight of Cups is showing potential in the future for you guys to have a date, for you guys to go somewhere. So I don't know if just the circumstances that you guys are in right now is just causing some stress on the situation. So it might not be the right time right now, right place with the Lovers in reverse, but the Knight of Cups is showing me that within time. So the Wheel of Fortune too is saying, you know, allow the universe to trust the universe where the universe is taking this situation. Yeah. I would double check that if he's in a relationship, Hibiscus. You would have to do your own research there. It feels as though they were talking to you and they are attracted to you, and then they may have gotten in a relationship with somebody, and then they're never available for you. And then in the future, when they're not with this person, they'll be coming back around to communicate with you. I got the Knight of Wands in reverse, which can kind of give me a player energy too. So I would just do your research on that. All right, the cards are saying that, but that doesn't mean it's 100%. It's not. So I'm sending love. I hope everything is working out. I hope you get the truth. You'll figure it out most likely. Soon. You're welcome. All right. All right. What's your question? Yes, me. Yeah, like if he's sleeping all the time when you're in Paris and you're finally there to see him, to me, I'm sleeping. No. Yes, me. Need your question. Yeah. I hope it helped though. I don't like giving those kind of messages. Make sure you come back and tell me if it is or not. All right. I was talking to a Leo. Yes, I saw that. I was talking to Leo and stopped. He was calling me. What is he up to? Land is the one calling my phone from unknown number. I see one question. I was talking to a Leo and stopped. He was calling me. What is he up to? Is he the one calling my phone from... Oh, okay. So you were talking to a Leo and he was calling you and he stopped. He stopped calling you. What is he up to? All right, you blocked him. I got the Emperor in reverse. So he's not the one that's calling your phone from an unknown number. He's not taking any action. Seems as though he's pulled back. There is a block. The Judgment in reverse. So he's definitely pulled back his energy, and it's showing that he's not the one calling the landline. According to the cards. I mean, I've got the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So what is he up to? The Two of Pentacles is just juggling, doing life and doing things, but I don't know if he's juggling somebody else. You know, you get the Ace of Wands. There is some passion. But they're not, I don't think they're the one calling you. The cards aren't showing that they call you from the landline. So what's your second question? Are you there? Guys, in the future, remember, it's easier if you send your questions with your payment so that there isn't a delay or doesn't hold up the chat. Are you still there? All right. About a childhood friend. Yeah, Ling, you can go ahead. Of course. All right. A childhood friend, cousin. I don't trust her like that no more. What are her real feelings and intentions about me? All right, let's see what comes through. Of course, you're always my cheerleader. Front door. And then I'll be finishing it. You'll be my last one. Your childhood friend, cousin. She spies on you. The Nine of Cups. She's not happy. The Ace of Cups. I think she really cares about you. You got the Ace of Wands too. She still thinks about you. Potential for communication in the future. I think that she lacks love for herself. And so she may act in ways that are undesirable. But I think she really cares about you. All right. You got the aces here. You know, ace, the intentions, wanting to communicate with you. She still wants to see potential in the relationship. All right. The Two of Wands. She might be waiting for you to make contact, or she wants to make contact with you. So she's keeping an eye on you, spying. So that's not going to last very long. Seems as though one of you are going to get out of your comfort zone and reach out to each other. You might not trust her, but there's still love there. And it seems like she does maybe overindulge, or maybe you just can't trust her. You know what I mean? But I've learned that I can trust that I can't trust you, which means that I don't have to trust you to hang around with you. I just can trust that I don't trust you. Just does that make sense? All right. All right, BB. All right. Do you think Nick and I will reconnect, date, no contact again? What month and will be the overall outcome? I am a Capricorn and he's a Taurus. All right. So you're welcome. All right. So I will look at the energies between you and Nick. And I'll see what the outcome overall will be. I will see if a month will come up. Cups will show months. But the thing about when people ask about time and months in a relationship is that pentacles mean years. Cups mean months. Wands mean days, and swords mean weeks. And usually when people want to win or a prediction in a read-in, they don't want to hear 6 years if they get 6 of Pentacles. This is UBB I'm talking about. So you might want to rewind a little bit. But I will look at the next 6 months. And I'll see if any cups come in for you to give you a prediction. Because anything's possible. Anything's possible. But if you start to expect a certain month, you might create resistance when it could happen tomorrow. So let's just see Nick's energy. Thoughts, feelings, intentions of reconnecting. All right. Let's see. We have the Four of Pentacles, letting things go right now, or trying to let things go right now. The Nine of Pentacles, wanting his independency. And I've got the World card in reverse, which is showing unfinished business. All right, so it's not over. But he definitely wants his independence right now. Letting go a little bit. All right, so the World card is the intentions position. All right, it's in reverse, so it tells me it's stuck, it's stopped right now, but there's no closure. So the door hasn't completely closed just yet. So from here, we'll look at the overall outcome and see if we see any movement coming in the next 6 months, and see if I get a time. So we're looking at the next 6 months and seeing if I get anything before that. Eight of Wands. I got the King of Swords. I got the Hierophant. And I got the Two of Cups. So I would say anywhere from now to 2 months. At most, I said 6 months. But you've got the Two of Cups. So we are seeing, are they in a relation? Hopefully they're not in a relationship. But I'm looking at the future of you guys. It's showing the King of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Two of Cups. So it's showing you should be in a relationship within 2 to 6 months, or potential. All right. Overall energy is 8 of Wands. So maybe things have stopped for now, but then you may start receiving, communications in the future. Like it'll pick back up. So I don't think it's completely over. All right, go ahead, Trinity. I'll take you. I'm taking Ling, and then I'm done. It's always like I feel guilty when I see somebody I know. All right. Did that help, BB? Let's see. Trinity, if you want to jump in, closure is definitely needed. Yes. So, I mean, hopefully that helped. Those are the cards you got. So even if it's not just a relationship, it could be at least closure that you will get. I was asking about you guys. So if anything, it'll be you guys, either friends again, friendship again. The Two of Cups can be a friendship. It can be deepening your connection. It can be resolution. The Hierophant is receiving knowledge, so it all is the same thing. Closure. At least that's how I would, if it was my reading, how I'd look at it. All right. So, all right. Okay. Come back and let me know. I have people that do that. They come back and tell me. Yeah, I know it is. But the more you focus on separation, the longer you're going to. Do you look up manifesting techniques? Have you looked up the law of assumption? I would say if you're in separation right now, start looking up Neville Goddard, look up the law of assumption, look up at how our thoughts create. Because if you're focused so much on the separation and you're feeling separated, you will constantly be separated from your person. So you cannot feel the separation. You've got to not focus on that. All right, so Linglicious, Taurus, next actions towards you. And where is this relationship headed to? All right, let's see. Yes, you caught me online. Let's see, Tauruses. All right, the Fool. There you are, the Fool in reverse. Gotta get your head straight. All right, we got the Knight of Pentacles. There's your Taurus. They're moving towards you, but you are losing faith. All right. You feel stuck. You don't trust. You're not trusting. That's your energy. That's their energy. The Knight of Pentacles is showing that they're working towards you. They're just very slow and serious. It's headed towards the Six of Wands. So you've got the Knight of Pentacles working towards the Six of Wands. All right, so you are headed towards a relationship. And I've got the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is get your head straight. Like I said, think clear thoughts. Know your truth. And think logically about this situation maybe as well, too. That might be part of it as well. All right, the Tower card. Aries, you're showing up. You're showing up. It was the Fool in reverse and the Tower card. So you might be stressing over the uncertainty, but it looks as though it's moving in a pretty good direction. All right. So your cards are the Knight of Pentacles, your Taurus. All right. Six of Wands, moving towards the Six of Wands. And I see the Queen of Swords, all right, moving towards the Six of Wands. That's you, energy, getting your head straight. All right. So, all right, we got Trinity, and then we're done. All right, let's do this. Trinity, what's your question? And I'm glad you caught me live, Ling. So you're fine. You're on the other side of the world. Where are you at? You're welcome. Where are you located? I don't know why I'm screaming. Like I scream like you can hear me. It's so ridiculous. I do that. Oh, yes. That is so cool. That this is the part of my channel that I love. Yeah, between Thailand and Singapore. I will get out there someday. I will venture out there. I started to before COVID. I got to England and I want to get all the way over there. All right. What is Trinity's next blessing? Well, I'm so glad that you finally caught me live, Linglicious. And I always appreciate your comments and you always showing up at the live, even though the time is so different. Oh, yes, I definitely would be. My son's girlfriend, she's from South Korea, and he's going over there, and they've been in Japan. They lived in Japan, so they might even. My son may end up moving in that direction. So I know that I will be over in that area at some point. Yes. All right. All right. What is your next blessing for Trinity? All right. The Hanged Man. Let's see. The Chariot card. Got the Hermit card. Going somewhere on a new journey. The Nine of Wands. And I got the Magician card. All right. So the Lover's card. You've got, look at how many major arcana you got. You have the Chariot card. Overcoming some major obstacle in your life. All right. The Hermit card is talking about a new road, new journey. You know, you're seeing your path. The Nine of Wands, you've bet the heart, like you've gone through a lot. You're finally here at whatever the destination you're trying to get to. The Magician card is showing your power of manifestation. So you're manifesting something big in your life. And I got the Lover's card here, and I've got the Hanged Man. So you're going through some sort of turning point. The Lover's card could be a new love in your life, but can also be new love in your life, like something you love to do, something you want to do, something you've been manifesting with the Magician. Could be something you've been thinking about for a long time with the Hermit card, but I kind of feel like you've been on a long journey here with the Nine of Wands and the Hermit card. And the Chariot card is almost like the breakthrough, like you're getting the lift off to the next, I was going to say dimension. like you're going to the next turning point. So show me where you may see your blessings. Let me pull a couple more cards. If you've been feeling stuck or in limbo in somewhere in your life, you're getting over that waiting period. And I'm seeing the Seven of Pentacles, which is talking about plans for your future. So you may have a new direction when it comes to your money and finances, or at least you're going to have an idea of where it is you're going and what you're planning on doing. So all is not lost. Everything that you've been working on, if you've been stuck for a while or not sure where you're going, this is changing for you. So that's your next blessing, is the clarity of your future, of where it is you're going. And it does seem like you have Page of Pentacles. You have maybe a new job, maybe a solid new beginning, a new home, new school, something like that, and a new relationship with the Lovers card. Maybe a trip somewhere with the Chariot card. So you are starting. Oh, don't be scared. You know what? Be scared, because it'll make you do better. I'm scared every time I go live, even though I've been doing it for so many times. I always tend to get nervous. Don't start setting that up in your head. Don't start doing that. I'm afraid I won't be successful. You are successful. The Page of Pentacles is you being like the freshman. So remember, freshman year wasn't that easy. You got to give yourself a little bit of time to adjust to this new way, and do not give up for nothing. For nothing. All right. You've got to see things as a new boss. You're a boss. You've got to hold yourself responsible. You've got to be on point. You've got to know that when you're an entrepreneur, you don't ever really get a break. Right? So don't give up. Just know that you're a freshman just starting, and you've got to already start telling yourself, you got to be walking in the assumption that you're a successful boss. Look, remember the law of assumption, the mirror principle. Look up the mirror principle. All right, guys, past 2 hours. I love you guys. You're amazing. Guys, I loved everybody that showed up today. We had such a different vibe. I love it. Thank you. I'm usually on Tuesdays, but I showed up today because I'm doing that interview tomorrow on Natalie Sadie's channel. And so it'll be posted on my community tab tomorrow. And I hope I see you guys all over there. My family did the same thing, Trinity. Don't. That's the Matrix trying to pull you back in. Don't. People will reflect your fears. So your family is going to reflect your innermost fears too. They know you the best. So you've got to separate yourself from that energy. Not necessarily your family, but just thanks for your opinion. Stay in your own lane, please. All right, guys. I love you. Take care. I'm going to go to yoga. I think I got everybody. Yep. All right, guys. See you later.